Hello everyone, it is Jebro. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and it's a new season of Marvel Snap, and we've had a bunch of videos out this week because it's been a new week. Normally we have 2, but we've had like 4. I don't know. I am loving Sebastian Shaw. Sebastian Shaw is my friend. Also, look at those chops. Look at them. They're beautiful. I just want to touch them. Oh, look at them. So beautiful. And when he gets bigger, he's even better. Okay, I'm going to leave that. When this card permanently gains power, gain 2 more power, wherever this is. Okay? So you can use things like Silver Surfer. You can use things like Nakia when they're in your deck. So then when they're in your, hand, you can also use things like Okoye. Because Sebastian Shaw is going to be in your deck, not necessarily in your hand. So that's why you got the 2 different cards there. And we've got things like Ironheart, Silver Surfer. We've got Iron Lad potentially to grab ourselves another Forge, another Nakia, another Okoye, another Silver Surfer. But something you don't see a lot in these decks is going to be Howard the Duck. Now, Howard the Duck, you tap this to see the top card of your deck. So if you know that you've got Iron Lad in your hand, for example, and you want to get some extraness from, say, Sarah, so you can have some more cards coming out on turn 5 or turn, or you want another Forge, for maybe Sebastian Shaw. Maybe you want just another Brood. Maybe you want another Silver Surfer. Maybe you want another Wong on top of a Wong on turn 5, so that you can really go ham with Silver Surfer. An Iron Lad, then the Wong on top of the Iron Lad. So Iron Lad kind of acts just like a Mystique, but everything. So it would just it copies whatever is coming up next in the hand. So I always think of it as an advanced, better version of Mystique, to a degree, because you're predicting basically what's coming out of your deck. Now, most people will say Howard the Duck kind of sucks because that's all he does, but I think that's a really big value, and I think people do underestimate how good Howard the Duck can be. I think they should change into a 1/3. I also feel like maybe there's something else they could do with him. I really do like that, but the thing is, he really is just good with Iron Lad. Or if you just want to know the cards that are coming next. I think really that's it. Like he's great in those decks with like Darkhawk as well. I've played him. I just really like him. I really want a good variant as well. Anyway, basically what we're trying to do is we're trying to pump Sebastian Shaw up, and also Iron Lad works with Sebastian Shaw as well. Problem being is that, there isn't really much you can use with him. There's like Forge, and that's really it. There's nothing else, because he's not going to be Sebastian Shaw in your hand because you play him. Ironheart could affect Iron Lad as well, so there's 2 cards there, but there are other locations which give you plus permanent power, so still not too bad at the end of the day. Let's keep going through the deck. The Forge is going to be really good, plus 2 power. Don't forget, when you play Forge on a Wong, for example, you're going to give plus, how much power is it? Plus 4 power, so you're going to be giving Sebastian Shaw, for example, if you play a Forge and then Sebastian Shaw on like turn 5 off of a Wong, you're going to be getting plus 2 power, plus 4, you're going to get plus 8 power on Sebastian Shaw at the very least, and then you're going to have other things coming out, things like Okoye as well. Now, if you've got like a ton of power in your first go, like 6 or 7, whatever, depending on the location, then you could pop out a Wong, and you could pop out, if you've got Sebastian Shaw in your deck, you could pop something out like, a Forge or an Okoye or a Nakia or whatever, like depending on how much power you've got. And like Sarah's going to allow things to come out later as well. On those last go combinations, which is things like Wong, then we have like Silver Surfer, and basically that. On the last go, I like playing Wong last turn just to make sure that I'm not going to get Cosmoed or I'm not going to get rogued. But like, if you do that, it's going to cost you, you're going to have to you're going to miss 1 energy off, and you're only playing those 2 cards. Now, if you do have Sarah as well, and you've got Forge in your hand and you can save Forge, you could actually have Forge out and buff up the Silver Surfer, for example, as well. So it really depends. You could also play Sebastian Shaw on the last go. It's really up to you. Sometimes it's nice to pump up the Wong location itself, just because that always seems to be low energy. So making sure you get things like Brood out, right? Like Iron Lad as well with Brood, another really good combination. Actually need to change that variant because I love that one more. Iron Heart, what variants do we have? Oh, we have that one as well. I forgot about that. I like this one a lot. But yeah, so that is basically the deck. There's not much to protect you here. Cosmo is the big protector of Sebastian Shaw. That's where I normally play that combo. Otherwise, you haven't really got a lot protecting your cards. It's really you're protecting Sebastian Shaw, and that's really about it. You know, but you can't put Cosmo on Wong. You could put if you're going priority into the last turn, you could possibly, you know, play the cards, then play Cosmo if you're worried that, you know, there's going to be potential Shadow King, for example, which I've done before. Played the cards, then I put Cosmo at the end, and then there's been like a Shadow King. It'd be like, oh no, well, that kind of sucks. So that's always been fun. But this is a really, really fun deck. Again, Ironheart on Wong, Silver Surfer on Wong. You've got a bunch of free cost cards. There can be other cards here. Iron Lad is not necessarily the only card you can have with Howard the Duck. A lot of people are playing Nova with where is he? Let's just double. I can't remember his name. What's his name? Every single time I forget his name. Killmonger, right? But I'm not. Like, I really don't like that combo just because it's like they're just two cards which go together. Like if Nova is, I mean, obviously there's destroy locations, you know, and whatnot as well, which are great. But like if you don't have that and you don't get one or the other, like they're kind of useless. So I'm not like convinced that that's the best thing. The thing is, it works really well, Sebastian Shaw, which is fair. But I feel like it's a waste of power. I'd rather play a Brood. I'd rather play anything than Killmonger on that go to get that extra power up, because it could be more worth later. Just my opinion, and that's okay. If anything, I would rather play like a Venom than a Killmonger, so I can like get like a Kaye and other cards as well. I'd really love to play a Nanim Zola with Sebastian Shaw. I think that would be very cool. Anyway, a destroy deck with him might be interesting. This is the deck. This is the build. I hope you are enjoying this new season. I would love to hear more about what you are playing with Sebastian Shaw. If you're playing Sebastian Shaw, he's in the season pass, so you do have to pay for him. And so far we're up to level 9. I'm also rank 75. This is the quickest I've got to it so far, and it is with the Shaw deck that I'm playing. I've called it Ducket Shaw, because Shaw is really tall and there's Howard the Duck. So we'll play a couple of games. I'm not convinced I'm going to be doing too well today. It's just been one of those days, you know, in Marvel Snap, where you're like, oh, I'm just not having a good day. And that's kind of sucks. But it's fine. We'll see. No ongoing effects, so we're not playing Cosmo on the left, we're not playing Wong on the left. Also, don't get a first turn, and often that is the case. I don't even play Forge sometimes because I like playing Forge on 2 with Sebastian Shaw there as well. No turn 2 either. That's kind of not great. They'll play probably Forge now. Now we've got Sebastian. We can play Nakia. Well, let's do that, but we'll put her on the ongoing effects side. That makes sense. Okay. We'll say bump up the rest of our cards here. This is why I like Nakia, like really, really good. Especially like if you have got a bunch of cards in your hand from not playing the first go also. Now we don't have the duck. We don't have the duck right now. We are gonna play Iron Lad. Just in case we get Wong there. Now they've snapped. I'm feeling a retreat already. They've got a nice icons around actually. This is a high level player, T-Few. Interesting. Okay, so what have they got coming out? After you play your next card, give it 2 power. See, Nico, really good with Sebastian, but it's only on that thing. There we go. We got it. We got the Sebastian Shaw. Now, if they've got Cosmo, that would suck. So what we're going to do is we're going to put Sarah in the middle. And we'll see how it goes. Because what we can do is we can Wong. Now, this last go is going to be interesting. Because we could have just put the Wong out, but then that would have just completely messed us over. Absorbing Man with Nico. Interesting. Not really sure about that, but okay. Okay, so what we're gonna do here is we're gonna combat their shore. Maybe we won't do that because they can get to. They're gonna play Cosmo, I feel like, as well, aren't they? See, what we could do, we can play this with this, and then we play this. This is gonna. Actually, I don't think we do that. I don't think I'm gonna win this right location. This is the problem. We can take out Forge, actually. Let's take out Forge here. Now, this is an interesting one. I would love to know what other people thought about playing here, but we shall see. We shall see. I think they get a Cosmo. Oh, no, they're not. Interesting. Ooh, that is nice, actually. I think we win this easily, in fact. I'm not sure what they were playing at, but okay. Interesting moves there. Very interesting absorbing man as well. But a solid Sebastian Shaw coming out there with 17 power. And then we've got now Nakia has 11. Wow. Never got Nakia up that high. But that's the 2 Silver Surfers, don't forget, as well. But like Iron Lad like was hit twice there as well. You hit a lot of stuff on that go. That was really nice. Yeah, look, 2 Silver Surfers, 2 Iron Hearts. Wow, hardly ever happens. Don't forget, you were chucking Iron Heart onto Wong. Give 3 players to, sorry, give 3 of your other cards 2 power. You're pumping out 12 power on that last go with that. And then you're pumping out another, like potentially, what? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 24 power on that go came out. That's a big turn with just Iron Heart and Silver Surfer. Really worth. And Iron Lad, we didn't even need to play Wong. We got that out. Love Iron Lad. Love that lad. Love him. Because we wouldn't have got Wong out on the turn we wanted. So, you know. Beautiful. We'll play one more and we'll see how we go because that felt weird. I just want a little bit of gameplay, and then I put out the big chunky gameplay on the Sunday, and we play a load more time. Just like, you know, actually probably about 20 minutes or so. But this has been a lot of fun, and we're going to get Howard the Duck. Nice. We never get to show off the builds that much. That's cool. And now we'll probably lose this one. So we'll play Nakia probably third, unless we get Forge. Ooh, I wonder if that's going to work with that. I don't know, actually. We can play you there. That's fine. I get an extra power. That's nothing. Let's do a test here because I've not played Sebastian Shaw there. Oh, that's tasty. All right, there we go. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna play that. Sebastian Shaw gets the extra buff. We don't buff anything else. It's not the worst, I guess, but we do buff up the rock, which is kind of cool. Interesting to see what we get on the right side. I've got a bad feeling about this. Oh, that's nice. So we've got a potential Patriot deck coming out. What have we got next? We do have a Cosmo. Now that is probably not going to be worth it. Let's just pop that in the middle because I'm not even sure how that's going to work. It is permanent because I'm on that lane, but I don't know if it's permanent. Oh no, it is, but it doesn't affect his ability. Okay, so they're going to play Oh, what's his name? Thingamajig. Oh, we got Rock next out. They're gonna play. Oh my god, Ultron. On turn 6. But we don't want to play Cosmo, and we want priority, so we're gonna get the Rock on the left. It sucks. Or he's gonna play it now. They can't play it now. Well, that really sucks. Interesting. Well, we can't win this anyway, so we retreat. There's no possibility of us winning because we've just not got the deck. We've not got the hand. That's just RNG. That's unlucky. And they would have just played Ultron there, and they would have had, like, you know, a lot of power there. Pretty standard build, pretty boring. But you know, that's the way it is. At least it wasn't alive. Okay, peeps. I will see you next time. Thanks so much. I hope you're having a fantastic December already. It was my birthday on Wednesday. If you want to give me a birthday present, like, comment, subscribe. And I'll see you on the next one. I hope you're having fun with this season. Take it easy. Bye-bye for now.